everybody, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a gift request today. DJ Jacob Herricks, thank you for this gift, my friend. It's another Charlie Robison song. Charlie passed away, by the time you see this, maybe 5 days ago, maybe 6, in the past week. And it was a shock. Just like when Jimmy Buffett passed, it was a shock. But New Year's Day is the name of the song. I don't know it, so we're just going to get into this one. Charlie's a storyteller. This is one thing I've learned. I learned it about Jimmy Buffett, and I've learned it about Charlie, that Charlie tells stories in his songs. He's a unique storyteller, but his instrumentation is always on point. Yeah, because when you get baptized or immersed into somebody's catalog, as I have since he passed, people have been requesting him. Now I'm getting insight into him. So let's see what New Year's Day is about in September. Well, that intro sounds familiar, but I don't know this song as far as I know.
Well, I woke up early Sunday morning. I had myself a piece of toast, had $50 in my pocket. Gonna chase myself a ghost. Went down Camino Espinosa. Gonna get me a divorce. I'm gonna split with all my money to see that girl who loves a horse. It's New Year's Day here on the border, and it's always been this way. I never do the things I oughter. I think I'll stay. It's New Year's Day. Well, I met them boys there from O'Connor, a cowboy like you've never seen. They're up for anything you wanna. Live on steak and refried beans. They bought up half of southern Texas. That's why they act the way they do. When them boys meet me in Laredo, they think they own Laredo too. It's New Year's Day here on the border, and it's always been this way. I never do the things I oughter. I think I'll stay. It's New Year's Day.
He should leave. Well, he says he never does the things he ought to. Huh. Wonder how that's going to play into this thing, or if that's just another tidbit. But the details he's putting into this, some people could just, they have a grasp on things that I don't. Like, I have a grasp on other things that he wouldn't or others don't. But when I hear this, I'm like, I just don't see through that prism. The details that he's putting in about real life, not just on the border, because I'm not a border guy. I'm up in Jersey. But all that said, he's putting in some details that just would not dawn on me. Like toast.
Her name's Pussy Willow Rose. She got that ring around the collar, got that ring stuck through her nose. She works there at the Dallas Cowboys, but she's got no in between like all them other boys in dresses. They ain't every cowboy's dream. It's New Year's Day here on the border, and it's always been this way. I never do the things I oughter. I think I'll stay. It's New Year's Day. It's New Year's Day here on the border, and it's always been this way. I never do the things I oughter. I think I'll stay. It's New Year's Day.
What border is he talking about? You know, I first thought, and it might just be a literal border. You know, maybe the Mexico-U.S. border, maybe it's a state border. I didn't pick up on what he was talking about. He did mention a couple of places like Camino Espinosa. I'm not quite sure where that is, if it's a real place. It actually doesn't sound like a real place because Camino and then Espinosa, that doesn't agree, I don't think. So it should be Camino Espinoso, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, but then I started to think toward the end, like this border, he's like talking about the girl who's like Dallas Cowboy. She's got the ring around the neck and their nose ring, and then there are guys wearing dresses. And then I'm thinking, well, maybe this is a different type of border. Like, I don't go over that line type of thing. I want, man, he's going to get a divorce. That's what he's going to take $50 and get a divorce and keep his money and go do other things with it. But then, like, he never does things that he ought to. So that leaves the door wide open for him to not do what he said he was going to do in the beginning of the song. Oh my goodness. He's going to get a divorce from a woman who is in love with a horse. Well, so it's tough to compete with the horses. But, all right, I'm going to rate that. That was a fun song. I mean, Charlie just takes you on a journey. I mean, if you hear the song in the car, you hear it in your living room when you're doing chores or whatever, or you got headphones on, it's just a fun song. The number I'm coming in with is an 8.8. And I did like that line where he talked about these boys bought up like half of southern Texas. I think that's what he said. And then when he sees them in Laredo, they think they own that town too. But he's like, they act the way they do. Just, he didn't say because they can, but along those lines. And I love that little detail. So, Jacob, thank you again, my friend. There's another one of Charlie's out there. And what a fun song. I mean, there you go. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you in another video. Keep rocking the country.